Hello, my name is Desiree Hernandez, Student Assistant with the SHSU Greek Life Office, and thank you for tuning in to SHSU's Meet the Greeks. Meet the Greeks was created to inform the SHSU community about the experiences of SHSU's Greek leaders and Greek organizations. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Tanaya Sparks, President of the SHSU National Palahenic Council and member of Kappa Mu Chapter, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, to learn more about her organization and Greek experience at SHSU. Tanaya, I would like to start this interview by asking you where you are from and what you're majoring in here at SHSU.
Hi, yes. My name is Tanaya Sparks. I am from Houston, Texas, and I am majoring in psychology with a minor in sociology.
So our first question is, why did you decide to go Greek? And most importantly, what made you join Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated?
Well, I was given the opportunity by my apartment manager. She invited me to an informational for the Rower Club, which is an affiliate of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. We basically collab with the grad chapter on events for personal development, community service, and other things. And she thought I would be a good fit. So when I came to SAM, I happened to go to an event called Harambe, and that's where I saw SHRO, and I was like, wow, must be fate, you know, because I was never really on campus. And so I went to their informal, and I really hit it off with all of them, and I felt like this is where I belonged. And so that's how I joined and went through everything, and I really enjoyed everything.
Awesome. So tell us about the philanthropic or community service efforts your sorority participates in.
Well, one of my favorites are Operation Big Book Bag, is where we provide school supplies to families who aren't really able to afford it. It's important to me because I've actually met people who aren't able to afford even notebooks. And I think that's really important, that education is available to everyone, even school supplies. And so we were able to partner up with YMCA in spring, and they got the Arctic company, the really big one, to sponsor a whole lot of backpacks, really expensive school supplies for those kids. And while I was there, I was able to see a really big, diverse group of people I didn't know lived in Spring, and it was great interacting with all of them. So that would have to be my favorite.
What's a fun fact about your organization or any alum in your organization?
Well, we're the Poodles, that's our mascot, and when we show up somewhere, we show out. There's literally almost 1,000 of us, and we're there for community service, leadership, and everything. We really show up and show out, and that's what I really love about my sorority. We're sophisticated, but hardcore when we need to be, and even my chapter, we're a bunch of goofballs, and I just love the atmosphere that I'm in right now.
What has been your favorite Greek-related experience or memory so far?
Mine would have to be, there's been a lot here at SAM, but personally, one that was life-changing was when I went to the MPHC conference in Memphis, Tennessee. I got to meet a lot of sorors and other fraternities and sororities in D9, and I really like to see all the success in one place. The connections I made were life-changing. I got to go tour my favorite hospital, which is St. Jude, and being able to tour that building was really life-changing because it changes a lot of lives in that one area. And so that would be my favorite experience in Greek life.
What opportunities have come from you joining Sigma Gamma Rho so far?
Ooh, I like this one because joining, you get to do a lot of change. When I came in, I understood that I had to host events, and it helped me as a person develop and also communicate with other orgs on campus that I probably I didn't know about, and I got to experience them and other departments within Sam Houston State, and it's been really good.
So, What will a student get out of joining a Greek organization that they won't get from joining other groups?
Well, first off, I'd like to say joining NPHC is a lifetime commitment. We do activism, we do events, we do community service from the minute you join to probably when you, to the day you die, because it's such an important thing, especially for African American D9 organizations. Yeah. Can you repeat the question again? I'm sorry.
What will a student get out of joining a Greek organization that they won't get from other groups? I think we answered it pretty well.
Yeah, it's really big about the networking, because as soon as I joined, like literally the day after my probate, I was into like 10 different group meets, and it was really nice to see and stuff.
Has your Greek life experience been like what they show in the movies and on TV?
I feel like it's nothing like the movies. All you see is drinking, partying, and all that stuff. What you don't see in those movies are people holding events for voter registration. We're out there doing community service. We're actually donating millions of dollars to these organizations for the betterment of people and African Americans as well. And so you don't really see that in movies. And it's just really sad, because a lot of people kind of missed out on joining NPHC because of that reason. And I just, I'm here to show that we're more than just partying and all this extracurricular stuff.
How have you been able to balance school and your Greek responsibilities? What tips do you have for how new members can balance school and Greek life?
I'd say me personally, I'm just a really bad procrastinator. So it has nothing to do with Greek life, because I've always been this way.
Have you been able to balance school and Greek responsibilities, and what tips do you have for new members on how they can balance school and Greek life?
Well, me personally, it has nothing to do with Greek life, because I've always been sort of a procrastinator. I just say get your work done as soon as the class ends, so you'll have extra time to do all this Greek stuff. And I've made some progress on it, still struggling on my end, just trying to get things in order. But other than that, if I wasn't a procrastinator, I'd be getting everything done ASAP. But, I'm not doing too bad though, so.
What has been the biggest challenge you have faced being council president for NPHC?
Oh, especially with COVID happening, my thing is keeping not only NPHC members active in everything that we do, but also trying to get potential people to know who NPHC are, and who we are and what we stand for, and just getting who we are out there, while still trying to be entertained and interacting with our educational events as well.
And our next question actually is, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected your organization?
I'm not a fan of Zoom, so it's just kind of trying to get everything to work with Zoom, all of our programs, but we've actually been doing really good so far. We've hosted probably 4 or 5 events on there, and they've been running really smoothly. I just wish I had more time to interact personally with people who tune into our Zoom calls.
Is there anything that you regret about your Greek experience, and would you do it all over again?
No, there is nothing I would have done over. I'm really grateful for joining my organization, because again, I've gotten more out of it than I thought I would, with personal development, hosting events, being able to connect with people. I met my best friend through SHSU. She was my line sister. And so I'm just really grateful for everything. So no, there's nothing I would change.
That's awesome to hear. So we're at the end of our interview time. Is there anything that you would like to share about your Greek experience that we haven't already discussed?
I'd say more like personal advice. Make sure you research all of the organizations in D9. Whether you're going into a sorority or fraternity, make sure you pick the one that best showcases your values in life, because like I said, it is a lifelong commitment, and you want to make sure it fits you, and also make sure to get to know the members, not personally, but just, get a feel for them, because at the end of the day, you're joining that specific chapter and you need to, feel comfortable around them, because, once you cross and everything, they're your sisters or fraternity brother.
That's great to hear.
Yeah. Oh, and also, sorry, one more thing. Also, when you join in, make sure you get the best experience out of it, because you don't want to come into an organization and not do anything, especially D9, because we do a lot of activism. I will say that again, because you need to get the best of the experience, and just coming in and not doing anything, it's not really helpful for anyone.
That's great to hear. Well, this is the end of our time together. Thank you, Tanaya, for participating in SHSU's Meet the Greeks, and thank you to our viewers for taking time to watch our interview. Until next time, go Greek and eat 'em up, cats.
Thank you.